Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
It's the Buffalo Bills and the Seattle Seahawks.
Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, and come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go from Lumen Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Once again, it's Walker. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The run up the middle, it's Walker. Walker, first down and more. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Geno. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That one, taken in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So, out come the Bills and the face of the franchise. 28-year-old Josh Allen. Year 7 already with Buffalo. The last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
I feel like every time I watch him, I come away with this like throwback feel. I mean, the way he plays the position, he is not going to look to slide. He is not looking to avoid contact. He kind of plays this game like it was played years ago at the quarterback position. And now, Mike, let's be honest. It's very easy to do it when you're usually one of the biggest guys in the field, the fastest guys in the field, and has the biggest arm. So the physical traits allow him to play that style, but he is just a blast to watch and somebody you can just tell truly loves playing the game.
Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Josh Allen on the bootleg. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And that'll set up 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The Seahawks offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On 2nd down, Smith. Metcalf, left side. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker. And just a short pickup there to about the 44. A 2nd down throw for Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Third and long. From the shotgun, Smith. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Bills offense ready for their 2nd possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
First rule of backed up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Allen working from the pistol. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Slot receiver, headed right. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. They run with the 3rd-year man. It's James Cook. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Cooper with the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
It is 3rd and 10. They send him right out of the slot. On 3rd down, it's Allen. In trouble, and down he goes.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Here's Sam Martin now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Smith. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. As his man Smith and Jigbo working across the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10. Play action now. It's Gino. To Lockett working across the field. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And a short pickup down inside the 10. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. On 1st down, it's Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They motion the slot man left. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo. To return is Williams. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense. And their running back set to go once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Second and 7. Now Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. They put the tight end Brown in motion. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 17.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
Here's Walker. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. From the gun, it's Gino. That's complete to lock it outright. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the play fake, it's Smith. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills' offense about ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Slot receiver, headed right. They'll throw on first down with Allen.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Cooper going in motion. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. They send him right out of the slot. 3rd and 2. Now Allen. That's going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
The Seahawks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. To throw, here's Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, Smith. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Geno. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen. A 2nd down throw for Smith.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports halftime report. It was the former comeback player of the year, Geno Smith, who was sharp in the first half. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Slot man in motion right. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Taking off. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. He'll try and run here with Cook. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. It is complete. He finds Lockett. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
Second down and 8. On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down. The tight end, Fant, in motion. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
On 2nd down, Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Cooper going in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Slot receiver headed right. Off the play fake, here's Allen. That is intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the handoff, this is Walker. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. They run with Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. The run up the middle, it's Walker. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. To throw, Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Now Allen on first down. A pass caught right side by Coleman. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
On first down, it's Allen. That's going to be in. Likely one more play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. He's got that complete to Knox. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. 3rd and long. Throwing again, it's Allen. He's got his man, that's Coleman. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
One more time going up top with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing.
And he will score. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills get back in it. It is 21-7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Smith. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a 1st down at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Gino. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Metcalf, left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Smith. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Once again, it's Walker. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On 2nd down, Smith. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run with Walker. And waiting, no signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to get himself upfield, and he cannot do it. Knocked back at the 2-yard line.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3-and-out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on 3rd down to convert, and now you got to go back out and defend a fresh set of downs.
That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
This one, downfield for Kincaid. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
The home team's offense ready for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And just a short pickup there to the 35. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's a handoff to Walker. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll run here with Walker. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
They'll drop to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks, as we say, so long from Seattle.